So while I was at work today, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero showed a new gameplay trailer as well as their power and versus speed trailer, which was titled The Ultimate Face-Off Power versus Speed, and they revealed some more characters to the roster. I think it was around 11 or so, and they showed a lot of the destructibility, a lot of the cleaned up animations for Goku and Vegeta in particular, but they also showed characters like Brawly, Kale, Trunks, Master Roshi, I think Toppo as well was in there, and a few others. So this game is looking to be one of my favorite Dragon Ball games ever. For those of you that didn't watch my tribute to the late and great Akira Toriyama, Dragon Ball is one of my favorite franchises of all time, and Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 3 is one of the games that got me so in love with playing single player games, split screen games, tournament modes in different games, and story modes. I absolutely love that game for all of its flaws and all of its strengths. And Dragon Ball Sparking Zero seems to be a combination of the Budokai games, the Budokai Tenkaichi games, Xenoverse, and Dragon Ball FighterZ. Ball Z FighterZ is probably the best looking and best playing Dragon Ball game that we've ever gotten. I do think that Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is a great game. Don't get me wrong, I love that game too, but I actually think FighterZ is just on a whole nother level in terms of gameplay, mechanics, and art direction. And this game, actually, a lot of the smoke effects, like when characters are flung into the ground or shot with a special move like a Kamehameha or a Final Flash, it looks a lot like the effects from FighterZ, and really like the mini cutscenes when a character is using a special move look absolutely amazing. They also showed like a good blend of the different mechanics, and really I think that they did a really great job in this 13-minute video of showing new gameplay and then breaking it down and then dropping the new trailer. I thought that it was done really well. I do think that they're dodging some questions. Like, I think one of the biggest questions in the Budokai Tenkaichi community is if this game's gonna have local multiplayer. I think that's a pretty big thing, and if they don't have it, I think I personally am gonna be kind of upset at it. But this roster is looking really, really good, and I really love the fact that they've already confirmed that different eras of the characters are going to be present. If you haven't played any Dragon Ball games or any of the Budokai or the Budokai Tenkaichi games, what they would do is during the course of the anime, the way that they drew the characters and the lines that they used in the hair, for example, changed, and a lot of people liked the older ones. So in these games, they would have, for example, Goku early, Goku mid, and Goku late, which were the different stages of Goku being drawn, different muscular tones, and the big one is the different hairs for the Super Saiyan stages. They showed Trunks off, which I'm a huge Trunks fan. Me, Trunks and Gohan are like my go-to Dragon Ball characters. I'm gonna nerdgasm about this game when it comes out. I actually cannot wait. I think that the environments actually look phenomenal. Like, the city environment looked really good when they were showcasing Nappa. I think that the desert like biome area that Goku and Vegeta always end up fighting in looked really good. And there were some things that were wonky because this game is still being made, and that's probably my biggest thing about this, is that we didn't get a release date. We didn't get a date. We didn't get a year. I'm still holding out hope that it comes out this year, but I wouldn't really be surprised if it doesn't come out until 2025. This roster is probably going to be the biggest, I would think, from any Dragon Ball game. I'm excited to see what they do to going forward. I really wonder if they're going to be updating this game with DLC characters. I mean, it's made by Bandai, so I would be very surprised if they did not do DLC or added on characters. But I mean, they're still updating Xenoverse 2, I think, or they're still doing something with that game. So I really think that as the manga for Super kind of, I don't want to say comes to an end, but ends the era that it's in right now, especially after the passing of Akira Toriyama, there's a lot of leaks with certain characters that I'm really excited to see if they put in this game either at launch or down the line. Anyways, I'm gonna try to not get my hopes up too much for this game, so I'm gonna gonna get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna link the whole video that they did in the description because I think it's something that everybody should watch. If you're excited for this game like I am, I'm really hoping that they do it justice, especially because this is the game that's coming out after the passing of the creator of this entire universe. So I think they're going to do it justice. This really looks like a dream Dragon Ball game, but I don't want to get my hopes up too much. They still need to tweak some things here and there. And with that, I'm going to get out of here. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.